What up, Salty? Are we on Facebook? Just one moment, momentarily. Trying to get Facebook to come up. Oh, it's not there. Go live now. We're coming back. We're trying to get Facebook up. We're almost there.
Just a minute.
The what? What? Facebook is like locked up. Oh, this is real life, ain't it? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sam, you might have to get off the internet.
It's not working. All of them are lagging.
We're just trying to go live on Facebook. It won't let us. Well, we're still here. Oh, just hold on.
Technical difficulties.
It's called the internet. All right. Turn that TV off too. Wow, it's amazing when you're all set up and ready to go, and just in the moment, it just decides to do whatever it wants to do.
Just you need to probably get off.
Yeah, why don't you
You
two?
need to get off. Okay. In 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're still here. Dude, seriously. Hey, y'all don't lean on that.
See if it'll work with your phone, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do the phone. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the phone. We're going to use the phone. Sorry about all that. Let me go on my phone and pull up Facebook Live. Got all this. Let's see. Salted Church. Let's see. Where are we? We're still working on it.
Facebook is frozen. It's not working.
Hey, you can talk to them.
Not coming on. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We sure miss you guys so much. Hoping maybe soon we'll be able to start seeing you again. It was really funny. I came upstairs tonight and my daughter said, "Mom, what is that on your face?" I'm like, "This is called makeup. You haven't seen it for 2 months. That's what this is."
All right. I think we're there.
What's up,
Are we there?
Sophie?
Check your phone and see if it's there.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Man, sorry for the delay. We live in 2020. Thought all this would have been taken care of by now. But sorry about that. Having little problems there. You're joining the Shirley family. Here's the Shirley family. Say hey, everybody. Hey. Huh?
It's working.
Is it working? Isaiah, say hey.
Hi.
Wow.
Finally, after a little technical
Isn't
difficulty.
it challenging
there.
at times? So how's everybody doing? Day 536 in the COVID quarantine, right? Or something like that. It seems like that. It's a beautiful day today, right? Awesome day. So what'd you do today? Were you out in the UV rays, enjoying the UV rays and having a good time? You're probably still out there seeing that it's 7 o'clock and it feels like it's 3 o'clock, right? Well, good to see everybody, though. Glad that you're here. So I thought we'd have a little fun tonight. Marcy and I were sitting here playing this game right here. Is that a familiar game to me? To me, yeah, to me it is. What? Have y'all seen this game before? It's called the game of?
Starts with an L.
I can't hear you. It's called the game of life. Yeah. It's called the game of life. Ever played it? We've got 6 kids that are going into the game of life soon and hitting the real reality, if you want to say. But yeah, the cool thing, the game of life, you spin this little dial right here. You start off with a car and a driver, which is you. And then you
Pink
either,
car.
there you go,
Very cute.
little pink car.
Pink.
And then you either choose a career path or you choose a college path. And along the way, you try to earn money. And once you get your career, you can be like a doctor. You can make 130,000. It says you can be a teacher and make 100,000. What?
As a teacher,
As a teacher?
they deserve it. But
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't think that's what they're making.
Don't know who got paid that.
unfortunately.
You be a video game designer. You pick your path, right? You be a firefighter, and then you move along the way, and you get to earn enough money. You can buy a house. You spin the dial again. Maybe you earn enough money, and you get to buy a house. And here we go. You get a cozy cottage. Cozy cottage. That'd be great. A teepee.
TP.
Pretty small.
No.
A beach hut.
That's what I
Beach hut. You can get a
Beach
beach
hut.
hut. That'd be cool, right? A houseboat. Oh, that's cool. You get a houseboat. Get a city penthouse. That's no. That's why they're all leaving up north, coming down here. They don't want a city penthouse. Yeah, and then you get action steps like you get to climb Mount Everest, learn to skydive, trace your family tree. Oh, lawsuit, and that'll cost you. So yeah, you just kind of keep spinning this dial. You go around the board, and the end goal, check this out, the end goal is retirement at the end. And that's who wins. You retire, I guess.
Nice.
Do you really win?
Depends on what you're retiring from and how much money you've saved up, I guess.
So wouldn't it be nice if life was just that easy, right? You just spin the dial and move around the board and earn some money, but it's not like that. There's bumps along the way. People get sick. People get fired from jobs. People lose their jobs, just like right now. I think I last read it was 26 million or so that have lost their job. Life's just not that easy all the time. You go to have a family and maybe you have a challenging time having a family. Maybe you have a challenging time finding a place to live. So when you come up against a brick wall, what do you do? Because life's not just as easy as spinning the dial, right? And we know that. So we want to talk to you tonight just a little bit about what are you doing when you come up against that difficult wall, especially during these times. A lot of people are going through some difficult times. A lot of people aren't too. But we know some friends that are having tough times and struggling. And so what do you do when you go through the difficult time? Robbie just talked about last week, a blessed life, living a blessed life. Talked about Matthew 5. So I want to read a little about that tonight. And Marcy wants to share a story because a big day tomorrow is, what's tomorrow?
Y'all better know it.
Tomorrow, oh, I know it. Happy Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow's Mother's Day, big day, and just a personal happy Mom's Day, right?
That's right.
Happy Mom's Day to y'all. So Marcy tonight wants just to share kind of a struggle that we went through when we were spinning the dial, got married, got our career, and then moved into some struggling times.
So for me, if it could have only been this easy, I had my whole life planned out. I wanted to graduate from high school, get married right away at 18, and start building my family. I wanted at the time 10 kids. I've always loved children. I was ready to start our family.
How many do we have?
We have 6.
Yeah, 10. Well, we're missing 4.
But little to our dismay, we got married and we decided we were going to start our family pretty much right away, but had no idea that we would be infertile for 8 years. And after 6 years of being infertile, God kind of opened our eyes that he had another plan for us. And I kind of swept over those 6 years, acting as though was no big deal, but it was a devastating time for me. And because my whole life, I just wanted to be a mom, and not being able to be that mom that I wanted to be, Mother's Day ended up being a day that I dreaded. I didn't want to go to church because I would see all the baby dedications. It seemed like every church we were a part of did a baby dedication on Mother's Day. And to me, it was looking up at what I was begging God for, and it just seemed like he just kept denying me the opportunity to be a mom. And God finally opened our eyes about 6 years in of going through painful tests and everything else, that it was time to stop doing the test and that he might have a different plan for us. And it just so happens that today is National Birth Mother Day. I know there's a day for just about everything these days, but to me, that's a very significant day because there were 2 birth moms that needed someone to love their babies. And they chose to give their babies life. They had the choice. They could have gone in and ended that baby's life, but they chose to give those babies their life. And because of that, we were given 2 of the most precious gifts we've ever been given in our life. I can never imagine my life without these 2 boys. And so I want to say a personal thank you to the birth mothers out there that made that sacrifice, knowing that they wanted a wonderful life for their child. And maybe they were not in the position to be able to give them that, but they chose to give that child life and then chose to give their babies up for adoption. So to the birth mothers out there, this being your day, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because our lives were personally changed by the choice that you've made. So God did bless us. After 6 years of begging God to be a mom, he blessed us with a baby boy. And then 15 months later, blessed us with another baby boy. And then about 12 months later, found out I was pregnant. And then pregnant again, and then pregnant again. Is that 4? And then pregnant again? Anyway, whatever.
6, yeah.
And we had 4 babies after our first 2 boys. And so I just want to encourage you, maybe you are dealing with infertility, and I know it's a devastating position to be in. It's very hard. It's a very hard struggle. And I want to encourage you, maybe you're not dealing with infertility, but maybe you had your life planned out and things are not going the way that you wanted or thought that they would go. There's 3 things out of our story and the testimony that God has given our family. One is that God's timing is always perfect. In the midst of it, it does not seem like it. In the midst of it, maybe things don't seem fair, but God's timing is always perfect. Secondly, God's plan might not be your plan. He had a completely different plan than my whole little simple-minded plan. But the third thing is God's plan is so much better than you could ever imagine if you would just surrender to what God's plan is for your life. So just wanted to share that from a mom's heart tonight. And if, side note, you are dealing with infertility, I would love to walk beside you during this time. Please reach out to me. My heart is there with you, and I would love to be there for you during that.
Yeah, awesome. And that was some difficult times in our life, but it showed us, reassured us that life isn't always just a spin of the dial. You know, Jeremiah 29:11 says that God has plans for your life, and his plans to prosper you and to give you a hope and a future. It's not to hurt you, but we know too that we're all going to go through difficult times. We all struggle. But the cool thing is, Jesus said that you are blessed. Blessed, happy, words are used interchangeably. And that's what Robbie talked about last week. Blessed. Matthew 5. God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him. So maybe you feel like right now you're just kind of downtrodden and you need God. You need his presence in your life. You need him to show up in your living room. You need him to show up, period. Right here in chapter 5 of Matthew, Jesus, on the Sermon on the Mount is what it's called, because he was on a mountain and he gave a message of all the things he could talk about having a blessed life. Hey, get that bigger car, get that nice home, get as many kids as you can, get that right career so you can make a lot of money. He never said that at all. He never said that would lead to a blessed and happy life. Isn't that interesting? Just contrary of what we all really pursue in America as a human being, really. But he said, blessed is the one who's poor and they realize their need for him, because the kingdom of heaven is theirs. And God blesses those who mourn, for they will be comforted. So you may be mourning right now. You may be just feeling depressed, sad. You may have lost a loved one. You may know of someone who lost a loved one. And God promises that he'll comfort you. His comfort is there and available for you. And God blesses those who are humble, for they will inherit the whole earth. Not those who are prideful, not those who are saying, look at me, but those that are humble. Quite contrary to what we typically see people pursuing. And God blesses those humble and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. God blesses those who are merciful, for they will be shown mercy themselves. And God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. Keep pursuing God. And God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God. And God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. So God blesses those who are going through difficult times. God blesses those who are hurting. God blesses those who feel like they've lost loved ones. God blesses you right where you are. It's not about spinning the dial. It's not about gaining more stuff. It's not about being blessed that way. It's about being blessed by God. So I'm glad that we're kind of coming to an end to all this, right? We're in this phase 1, phase 2, and 3 are right around the corner. Really excited about getting back to seeing everybody face to face soon, hopefully. And I know Robbie's got some exciting plans and news to share with everybody. Hey, remember, if you're not connected with people, you can still get connected. Go to salty.org, stay connected with people. And then our services tomorrow are at 9, 10:30, and 12 o'clock. So don't miss Mother's Day service. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Robbie's got a special guest. Guess who? I ain't telling. I'm not telling. But Robbie's got a special guest tomorrow. It's going to be awesome day. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. And we've had a great time with you. We'll continue to have a great time with you. Hey, just want to let you know, too, 4 o'clock tomorrow, somebody's getting baptized at Granada Approach. Just throwing that out there. Maybe you want to get baptized, too. 4 o'clock tomorrow, somebody's getting baptized. So we're excited about that, too. Hey, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Kids, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day!
Oh, there it is. Very good, kids. All right. Love you all. Hope to see you face to face soon. Y'all have a great night tonight. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Amen.
The computer is
Mommy.